My. What do we have here? A little dog has made my home its resting place. What a surprise that is. Normally your kind like to scratch up my trees, scare my birds, hunt my game, make a mess and leave me to deal with it when the sun rises. I see you've made yourself comfortable, though. All the hard work I put into growing those mushrooms in the most perfect of circles, making the leaves fall in just the right way to catch the moonlight, only for a little dog to come around and stomp on everything, just so they could have a nice place to sleep. What to do with you, what to do. I've always wanted a pet hound. Suppose, but you'd need some training, learning where you're allowed to go. Maybe a leash. Ooh, of course a nice collar to match. Can't have you looking uncoordinated now, can we? Don't try to snarl at me. Those little teeth of yours don't scare me. I've encountered far more threatening things in these woods, and trust me, little pup, you're just a cute ball of fluff in comparison to them, a nobleman's yapping dog. I've seen creatures that could swallow you whole, could eat you alive, could rip the skeleton from your still living body. You're lucky those creatures are smart enough not to enter a circle of mushrooms, not to enter a place so intentionally designed. To think, you could have been eaten alive if there was a creature out here half as stupid as you are. And how dare you behave so rudely to me? Do you have any idea who I am? The power I hold? You... oh, you cute, cuteless little wolf. You really don't have a single thought in that head of yours. Or at least no knowledge on what this all means. How adorable. I'm almost happy you intruded in my home. It could take ages to regrow all the plants you stomped on. But I have always wanted a puppy before. You'd look rather sweet with a dog collar. I think a green one, bespeckled with emerald. That'll look best. To match me in my kingdom, of course. Wouldn't want people to assume you're just a stray mutt who had the misfortune of slipping into my realm and try to take you away from me. Who knows who you could end up with? Someone rather cruel, perhaps. Someone who would work you until those little bones of yours snapped. Only to put you down as soon as you're no longer useful. A hunting hound without teeth has no purpose, as they say. Some people can truly be cruel, especially to innocent little animals like yourself. Such a dumb pup. You really have no idea, do you? Allow me to give you a more formal introduction. I am the Moss King, the king of lichen, the king of mushrooms, the king of all that grows without daylight. It is nice to formally meet you, little pup. I need not know your name. We'll save that kind of intimacy for a later date. Unless you wish to dive right into it as we are. So rude, little puppy. I was so kind to you. And it's not unusual for a fae to want something in return. Hell, it's not unusual for a mortal to want something in return for help either. After all, I kept you safe. I allowed you to sleep in my territory for the night. I protected you from these monsters, true creatures of the night. I only want to make sure that you stay protected, unharmed, untouched by the horrors this world has to offer. Well, the only way I can do that is by keeping you by my side. And well, I'm not too fond of this realm of iron, this realm of dust. The only real option here is to take you back home, to the land of the Fae. Of course you'll want to come with me. I've already proven I can protect you, make a comfortable home for you. You could run wild all across those palace grounds back in my realm. You would never have to worry about falling asleep in the wrong place after what is it what you werewolves call it? A shift. Plus, the moon is so much brighter in the Fae realm, along with many other things. But you truly be the most breathtaking thing in my possession. Besides, wouldn't you want to be the palace puppy? You'd be spoiled beyond your wildest dreams. Plenty of woods to run in, plenty of game to hunt, never having to worry about food or water again, never having to worry about a plucky human wielding silver and claiming them self-righteous. What could be so bad about being someone's personal pet? A king's personal pet, no less. My personal pet. All you would have to do is sit in my lap, bark when I ask of you, and perhaps do a few special tricks when I command it. Of course, you'll love those tricks just as much as I do. Ugh, bad dog. Biting people is very rude. I'll have to put a muzzle on you. Tell me, do you prefer silver spikes or iron? No, bad dogs don't get treats. Only punishment. And puppy, I don't think you're ready for the punishments my mind can conjure. I could take your name, your mind, your dignity, your identity. Everything you think you can't lose, and I will make sure you will. All to make you submit. All to make you understand your place. Doesn't that sound like something you don't want to happen, puppy? Oh, it's far too late to back out now, little dog. You slept in my circle. Now you must pay the price for the protection I so generously offered, that I allowed you to have. And now, all I'm asking for is a loyal lapdog in return. Don't try to fight me, puppy. It'll make the journey far more painful for you than it will for me. You're probably not as accustomed to traveling between places, traveling between true reality in this fetid world as I am. So fighting or trying to struggle against me will only make the experience worse for you. Quite a light dog you are, aren't you? Good puppy. I promise you, you won't ever have to worry about being unsafe ever again. I'll give you anything you desire. anything that brings you pleasure, as long as you behave for me. Now be a good little pup and hold tight. I don't want to drop you between the realms. That would be a whole misadventure to find you again. Welcome to your new home, my pet.